Welcome back. The champ is here.
Yeah.
It is Oscar De La Hoya.
Hi.
Always looking nice.
Thank you.
Yes, that's
Appreciate it.
I know,
Got
I
love
look at
for
Marcel,
each
it's like,
other.
I
What's
know
up,
what's going
Golden
on.
Boy?
All good, my man.
Canelo, Khan,
Yes.
May 7th.
Oh,
Sell it to me.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited. Look, this is a classic matchup of styles make fights. Amir Khan has been looking for the big fights. He's been looking for Mayweather. He's been looking for Manny Pacquiao. Nobody wants to fight him. Not that nobody wants to fight him, but not the big names, because he's a fast, dangerous fighter. He's fast.
Yeah, yeah.
When Canelo fought Amir Khan, Mayweather, speed kills.
Yeah.
When he fought Lara, speed kills. Amir Khan is probably faster than Mayweather and
It's going
Lara.
to kill.
But Amir
Well,
also...
not literal. I mean,
Yeah.
No, we get your
that
sport.
would be
We
bad.
get your
That's
sport.
Amir also, like, he has the right attitude. He fights everyone. He doesn't always fight in a style that's good for him. Like, he'll mix it up a little too much, he's a little chinny. Great for the fans. But how does he beat Canelo, considering now he's giving up a lot of natural size, even though he's a long guy. But Canelo's big and strong. And he sometimes, you know, wants to mix it up. He has a fighter's mentality, Amir Khan.
You know, I keep on reminding Canelo, remember Pacquiao versus De La Hoya. My mentality was, you know, oh, this little guy here, come on. I'm going to walk right through him. I'm going to eventually land one punch and knock him out. Well, 9 rounds later, he retired me. You know, so Canelo's mentality has to be, hey, I better stick with my game plan. I better train hard, because this guy can run away with a decision.
Why do you think Khan took the fight when he had a Kell Brook fight lined up in England? Khan's father is claiming, hey, we could have made more money over there. Why do you think Khan took the fight?
Because Khan is a real champion that wants to take risks, that dares to be great, that wants to become great. And he knows that to become great, you have to take on the big challenges. I mean, this is a throwback fight, like when Sugar Ray Leonard fought Marvelous Marvin Hagler, when Pacquiao fought De La Hoya. I mean, this is that type of fight, and you never know who's going to win.
Now, this could be a great fight, but as a casual fan, they're thinking of greater fights, and everyone knows there's a collision course with a Triple G and a Canelo Alvarez. So how does this fight play into those plans?
Yeah, exactly. It plays perfectly, because Triple G has a tough fight in front of him. I mean, people have to realize he has a very tough fight in front of him, live from the forum here in Los Angeles. He cannot look past him. If both guy wins, then guess what? Guess what's going to happen?
No, we don't have to guess. You're here. Tell us what. What's going to happen?
Look, at 25 years old, Canelo's already fought Lara, Mayweather, Trout, all these guys he's facing. Khan now. He's going to fight Triple G at 25 years old. I mean, this is a fighter that, you know, we're pushing fast, but he lends himself for us to push
What about
fast,
that, Oscar, though? Like, if I put myself in your position, Golden Boy, okay, the cash cow in boxing right now, Canelo Alvarez, Golden Boy fighter. Triple G would be favored to beat him. The odds would have Triple G. Most people would think he'd win that fight. So, as many times in your career as you chose the more dangerous path because that's what people wanted. Canelo does the same thing. Isn't it sometimes smarter, a business person would argue, to not make that fight? That's the worry of boxing fans. When it comes down to it, maybe Oscar won't make the fight with Triple G because Triple G is too dangerous.
Well, it's a double-edged sword, obviously. Look, me being a fighter, ex-fighter, and being a promoter, it's like, okay, what do I do here? What do I do? Do I wait a couple of years to make the Triple G fight with Canelo? Or do I just go in there and say, you know what, the hell with it. They're fighters. Let them beat each other up and give us a great fight. I have to be very, I have to juggle around, you know, my fighters here. But look, this is a sport that I love. This is a sport that the fans dearly love, and they deserve the big fights, and let's do it. Why not?
Now, I hate to be this guy to look past an opponent, but Oscar, I saw pictures of you, and you were in Jerry's World, you know, hanging out with Jerry Jones. I see pictures of Triple G's camp there at Jerry's World. And then September comes to mind as a big date. Is all this being talked about? Is that under negotiation right now?
I actually went to go visit Jerry. He's been wanting to visit for the longest time. And
you went this time, huh?
And I went this time.
I bet you did.
Amazing stadium, incredible. I mean, the vision that this man has is incredible. He's building this training center for the Cowboys, which is in Frisco, and there's a 12 6,000-seat arena that he's building. So I went over there to see, hey, why not do some HBO fights? Why not do some of those after dark fights in that new arena? And then we talked a little bit about, you know,
We got to the real.
bigger fights, you know, so the juicy stuff.
The juicy stuff. All right.
So
Gotta
the way
ease
we're going to
into it.
continue the talks is on May 8th, I'm going to fly back to Dallas, sit down with Jerry, and then we'll see what comes about our
stops.
discussions.
Never stops. I want to continue under the umbrella of the fight game. Ronda Rousey just recently, I think it was a reporter from Australia, flew all the way to do an interview with her, and then when he got there, he was told, you can ask anything, just nothing about fighting.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
So your reaction, by the way, that was pretty much what I wanted to say there.
Lord.
What's that about? Like a fighter refusing to talk about fighting?
I don't know, maybe it's just a little bit of insecurity at this point from Ronda. You know, I mean, don't ask me about my knockout loss. Don't ask me about, you know, what happened with Holmes, you know. Let me try and forget about it. Let me put it under the back burner here, you know. I think that's maybe what it is.
Did you ever, like, I don't recall off the top of my head, but you had a music career at a certain point, and you wanted people to focus on that, and you suffered losses at different points in your career. Did you ever stipulate, or your PR people ever stipulate, you can ask Oscar a question, but not about fighting?
No, I think, you know, I think it's just a personal decision that maybe she's convinced herself, you know, to make. I think that it's just insecurity. But one thing about Ronda, she's a fighter.
I know.
She can come
It's
back,
weird.
man. Her next fight will be, believe me, will be better than ever.
Yeah, I
She'll
think
be bigger than ever.
well, part of it could be her repairing herself psychologically, and you don't want to go back to the damage point. You want to almost take yourself
just wanna
like
go
it
forward.
doesn't exist, so that you can go forward and build yourself new in a refreshed spirit.
One thing about me, when I was studying fighters, I would hate losing. I would hate watching my old videotapes, my losses, my you know. I would hate it because I just didn't want to go back there.
Yeah.
You know, let's move forward. And I think that's just what's
That poor
happening.
guy flew from Australia.
I
guys.
mean, you
Flew
couldn't
from
give me a
Australia.
call before I left Australia, girl.
Let me know. All right, Canelo Khan, May 7th, as always. Sir. Thank you to Oscar De La Hoya for stopping by.
Yeah.
And we will be right back.
Let's do it. Sports Nation.
Australia.
Man.
I hate